Yep, I'm live. Let me get my chat open. Because for some reason I forgot to open it today. Yep. All right. Don't call me Chud Sun Streamer. It's not even true. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? I have been out and about today. Went and saw Iron Lung, really good. I actually really like that movie. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. You know, I would say it's about as good as I was expecting. I had faith that Markiplier would do a decent job. Dude, all that Epstein stuff that leaked today is just crazy. Like the... Dude, explain Freddy? Okay, so... in like the 3 million things that were put out in the Epstein files, like today, I think it was today, it might have been yesterday, I don't know, I'm not like super up to date with it. In there was an email that Epstein had to his girlfriend, which was, it was Five Nights at Freddy's SFM porn with with just the caption, amazing animations. It was a link to, okay, I think it gets even crazier because this was a link to Five Nights at Freddy's SFM porn that was being hosted on a 4chan thread, and that's where he found it. And there's all sorts of stuff about 4chan in there. Like, that wasn't even the craziest thing to relate to 4chan in the like Epstein stuff that got released today. Like, apparently, like, back in the day, 4chan was down for a really long time, and then the owner of 4chan got flown out to Epstein Island, and like that same day the website went back up. So I guess he's just a very active user of that platform, and I get, you know what, I think that says a lot about 4chan specifically. But yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of crazy stuff that got leaked today. I feel like there's something else I wanted to mention about the whole Epstein stuff, but that was like the main thing. That was just insane. Dude, they got Freddy in the fucking files. "4chan famously has never had any ties or problems with pedophilia." Yeah, of course not. You know, it's only the most wholesome platform ever. It's definitely not just full of people to feel like they're too degenerate for even regular social media. Okay. But yeah, let's talk a bit about Iron Lung. I'm not gonna like try to do any like spoilers or anything. So I'm just gonna be talking about just like the general just movie in non-spoiler terms. I think a lot of people, from what I like heard, a lot of people are not like super in love with like the story aspect of it. But a lot of people, I think personally for me, one really big highlight of the movie was just the fact that the cinematography was just gorgeous. Just the choices with all the lighting and stuff. You'd think that because the whole like film just takes place in like one contained like like the fucking Titan submersible. And that, I mean, that's just what the game is about. It follows the game pretty accurately, but it takes a lot of creative liberties after some point. But I definitely recommend going and seeing it. I'm not going to spoil it. My one thing that I kept coming back to is, for one, Markiplier's hair is fucking awesome. Second of all, the movie felt like it should have ended multiple times. Like in the first 15 minutes, I was like, is this a short film? How are they going to keep going? And then they kept going. And then at some point it's like, wow, okay, surely that was the ending. And then it just kept going. It's not necessarily a complaint, but the movie is 2 hours long. So it kind of feels like, my main like comment about it is just, it feels like the movie was like, because Markiplier wrote it, and it feels like he was trying to decide between two different endings, and then he just was like, maybe I just put both of them in and we'll figure it out. It wasn't like a massive thing, but I mean, you know, if you've seen the movie, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's to the point where I don't even really want to brand it like a YouTuber movie, you know? Like, that feels like a disservice to just the movies just in general. Because this is just a generally just good movie. And it was on a micro budget. It's already made its budget back by like many measures. And I'm sure it's just going to keep going. Opening weekend isn't even over. So yeah, I'd recommend going and seeing it if you're interested. But I thought it was really awesome. Markiplier honestly did a pretty good job with the acting. He really doesn't feel out of place, which is just cool. At some point, you just kind of stop thinking about the fact that it's Markiplier. And it's just like, yeah, this is just a movie I'm watching. This is kind of sick. But yeah, so that's all my thoughts about that. I'm just going to be... I've got my streak going 4 days now. 4-day streak. We're keeping it rolling. I was planning on streaming a little earlier, or I kind of wanted to stream a little earlier, but I decided to... I was hanging out with some friends, so... because we all went and saw the movie together and just hung out afterwards. Isn't that the guy that cheated at FNAF 2? I think it's confirmed that he's in the FNAF 3 movie. Like, he has a cameo. But yeah. Definitely, I mean, Iron Lung was just... I think is probably the best video game adaptation movie I think I've ever seen. So, for whatever that's worth, those are my opinions. I'm going to go switch over to the category. We're not in just chatting anymore. We're going to go over and we're going to play some Isaac. Just because Isaac is an awesome video game, and it's just great content for when I have no idea what else to stream. Because there's always something to do. Let me boot it up. We'll get to it. Man, it's just been a crazy day. It was crazy to wake up to like a genuine headline that said, I think, let me read off the headline that I read. This is a real headline. And the crazy part is that it's not clickbait. This is 100% true. Jeffrey Epstein sent Five Nights at Freddy's porn via 4chan links, emails show. One email from Epstein included the subject line, amazing animations. So I guess it wasn't even just one. There's like a couple. Okay, here's the one thing I need to know. Do we think he was a lorehead? This is my thing. Do you think he was a lorehead, and was he getting off to the fact that it was children, like children's souls in the suits? This is what I want to know. He didn't know? Do you think he was just like, he just knew it from the porn specifically? I want to believe I want to believe that he was a fucking game theory viewer. All right, let's get to it. Okay, here's something I should probably start because I'm making. Where's my daily run? I need to take my mods off. It's like when people only know the Overwatch characters from SFM animation. Yeah, I assume it's probably something around the same, but it would just be so much funnier if you knew the lore. I want to believe. I want to. For me personally, I just need to. I need to have hope. But we'll never know. We'll never know if he was a lore head. Oh God, it takes so long to unload all the mods. Dude, what was that one game that came out recently? High Guard. Great. And no one, I think the only day anyone was going to talk about it was like the first one. Video game? Can we like work, please? There we go. I have to restart my game? That's annoying. High Guard has 0 SFM porn, and that's how you know the character designs are shit. Low Kirkuinly Truth Nuke. Dude. What a fucking headline to wake up to, though. Okay. Online daily run. I need to do 30 daily runs. Gotta go. Bye. See you, Andrew. Okay. We're playing. Is this Tainted Eve? Okay. What is this? Black Hole. I've never used this item. I've also never played this character, so I guess we'll just see. So I start with Suptorium. Continuously firing for 2 seconds converts half a heart into a clot familiar. Activation consumes all active clots, pulling them back into Eve and restoring half a heart each. Clot familiars mirror Eve's movements, and shots can be held in place by holding down the drop button. Okay. And this is throws black hole that pulls in and damages enemies, while active it also pulls in pickup items and destroys nearby hospitals. Okay. Don't want in here, nah. Maybe I can get like a heart drop or something from one of these. There we go. I'm getting really lucky with the fire drops. There's another coin. Whoa. And we're all... Whoa, did not mean to do that. Put that away. Put that... Girl, put that thing away. Let's make 2 more. I don't know if the blood clots getting like darker is like a bad thing for Eve specifically. Or if that's just kind of how they are. Do they die after like a certain amount of time? feel like they might be doing less damage. I don't know if I'm crazy or if that's actually how they work. Hi, baby plum. Ooh, no, my blood clot. What a video game. Whoa. Stay away. Ooh. Go away. Ow. Alright. I guess I'll take this. We'll go down. I don't know if I can even get marks on characters that I don't have. Can you get marks from daily runs? Genuinely have no idea. Ow. My deal chance. No. I don't even know if I'd want to take a devil deal, but I mean angels would be nice. Ow. I can't wait for Mugenics. That's going to be a really fun game, I think. Got him, Blood Clot. I'm like shooting in bursts because I don't want to necessarily use all these blood clots. Ooh, there's a heart. That's a good item. Let's take lead pencil. Could go curse room, honestly. Yeah, that was worth it. All right. I don't think the blood clots like inherit my tier effects. Broken watch is good. Mr. Me, I think, is a better active item. Maybe get Mr. Me to try and steal this. Dude. Incredible. Alright. Well, I can't... Whoa. Whoa. Optimal movement. Dude. Alright, good. The heart drops are insane. That soul heart was really nice too. I wonder, I bet the blood clots. Whoa. Ow. Do the blood hearts do like the like if I have a soul heart, can I get like a soul heart blood clot? Okay. Take this, take this, take this. Get some back. I don't have any bombs, so let's just go. Didn't get a deal either, so that's a little unfortunate, but just how it goes. I'm noticing that these ooh, that's good. Maybe that's good. Shot speed up. Yep. We'll use it. Well, it looks like the blood clots count as me shooting them. Because I'm getting this pencil proc way more often than I think is normal. And that's based on how many times you shoot instead of like, it's not luck based. So... Broken stopwatch is just busted. Thank you, Mr. Me, for getting that for me. What is this? Lotus Petal spawns a poisoning lotus upon entering a new combat room. No thanks. Also, what's up, monkeyed? Still have not found my treasure room, so that's priority. Whoa. Maybe I need to get some more blood clots. Dude, a dime? Huge. Let's see. Anything in here? I mean, the soul heart's kind of nice, I guess. Isaac damages Isaac to grant a damage up for the use, but damages every time damages red heart so far other heart types. Okay. What would you do if you owned a restaurant and someone said, "Give me your worst item"? You know, I'd probably give them my worst item, I think. Oh, and that's GG. Well, didn't win my daily, but whatever. Give them the entire menu? You think your entire restaurant is your worst item? Or is everything your best item? And you take like a little bit of pride in it. You decide? That's the fun part? Okay. Maybe you just make something like real unique just for them. Say like it's on the secret menu. It's like, this is my pickle surprise. Also, I'm gonna reboot my game for my mods. Mods, silence this man. Pickle surprise out of context sounds bad. Maybe not the greatest thing to say. Okay, there we go. My mods are all working again. I'm low-key... I mean, okay. I'm feeling a little crazy today. But I'm also feeling like I kind of need more money in my greed machine. Let's take Magdalene through greed. I don't think I've ever done this. Curse of Darkness. Stapler. Should Locularly play Mince Raft? Dude. I mean, I probably still have my hardcore world. I think I just have to go dig around and try to find it, but I do think I have it somewhere. Alright. One of the craziest greed runs I think I've ever gotten was when I got like counterfeit penny, like frame 1. Which is just an item that, like, has a chance to double coins when you pick them up. Like, you just get, like, an extra. It wasn't even, like, an item in the shop that I had to buy. It was just a item that, like, I think there's, like, a golden poop that spawned in the first room. It was a little crazy. Okay. I have no idea what wave I'm on. Whoa. Ow. Maggie's pretty good at well, pretty just good in general. I mean, she's slow, but she's just a tank and she can heal up. Especially the healing is especially busted in greed mode, specifically because there's no real consequences to getting hit outside of, well, losing health, but that sounds stupid. It's like she doesn't lose any deal chance. I have no options. I don't have rolls like I would with Isaac, but honestly, that is kind of the craziest thing about the Binding of Isaac is that no matter what character you play, most of them are just worse than Isaac, just by like a pretty large margin, purely because they don't get the D6 just on start. Hold up, I think I'm getting some big thoughts beamed into my head via 5G. I'm thinking I start a makeshift style company for content creator merch, but we sell voodoo dolls of content creators. So then their fans can like stick needles in their hearts and like do rituals with them. Thoughts? Kind of a nasty dodge. Working with people's hair to make plushies is so hard. I shaved a friend's head, then took all their hair. That's really good with Maggie. Ooh, I kind of want that, but I doubt I'm going to be able to take it. I don't know if we... So if we're making like actual voodoo dolls... Is it... I don't know if... Like, would we... How many dolls could we make with like one creator's head of hair? Also, if you go bald, do you have